Hello, everybody, and welcome to Romancefull's Tarot. I'm about to begin here with a reading. Now, this is a reading that is dedicated to the beautiful sign of Sagittarius. My dear friend Sagittarius, this is a reading. It's a love and a relationship reading for you. That being said, it is a general reading, so it might not resonate with everybody. So it really is important that you do take whatever does resonate with you and you simply leave the rest of it aside. If ever you do have any questions, if ever you would like to contact me, you'd like your own reading, anything, doesn't really matter, please do contact me. It'll be my great pleasure to assist you. My information is right below into the YouTube description box. Also, if you have not yet subscribed to the channel, please do click onto the subscribe button to show your support to the channel and to myself, and it is always and greatly appreciated, and I do thank you so very much. So with no further ado, let's begin this reading. We have detach, followed by feeling alone. I have awaiting result, and I have love. So let's begin with the very first one right over here. Let's begin with detachment. Sometimes our ego just prevents us from seeing, events quite clearly. It is time for you to detach emotionally from a relationship or a situation so that you can step back and so that you can reevaluate the situation. You need to reflect upon how the relationship is working. Is it satisfying? What role do you play in its harmony or maybe in its disharmony? An honest appraisal is required in order to gain that clarity and to help you better understand what might be done to improve the relationship. And this is true even if the relationship is already a good one. It is always good to do that certain assessment. It's really important to accept that your previous actions, your decisions, and your beliefs, well, they have led you to your current situation. Whether it's pleasant or whether it's difficult, we do steer the course of our lives. And although often, I have to say, we do it kind of just, without conscious intent. So by assessing your situation and accepting the responsibility for it, well, you're then able to free yourself from the need to blame another person, or even blaming destiny, which we do often. So there's no guilt associated with this message, none whatsoever. The only thing that I'm saying here is you should try and get some clarity and get some empowerment. And once you've detached yourself from the situation and you've examined the relationship or the lack of relationship or any other matter of the heart as that is, but you are going to be in a better position to decide what your next step might be. Remember that the detached message, it knows no egos. So decisions arrived at a result of drawing this message, and it has to be fair, it has to be balanced for everybody who is involved. This is about accepting the role that you play in creating the relationship in your life. And now we're going to move on over to feeling alone. Now, true love and emotional support may seem a little bit lacking at this time. This message suggests that there's going to be a period of loneliness or maybe of abandonment. You may think that no one understands you or nobody understands your needs, or maybe that nobody even really cares about you. Perhaps someone has turned, to for support, has deserted you, or a hoped for love has rejected you. Your insecurities, they may rise to the surface to overwhelm you at this time. And all that you desire may just seem unattainable. But don't let your confidence be shaken. There are lessons in everything, and you must know that this difficult period is only temporary. Your spirit guides and the divine, they support you. You need to talk with them about how you are feeling and what you need right now. Also, please seek the support of those friends and that family who are there for you. Help is at hand. You just don't see it. You need to be careful because depression does feed upon itself. So, lift yourself out of it by doing something physical, a walk, exercise, sing, volunteer, and you are going to feel so much better already. And in doing so, you are simply going to attract that happiness back into your life. Moving on over to awaiting results. Now, you've put a lot of energy into creating and into attracting the relationships that you desire and the ones that, you're eager to see the positive results. Patience is going to be needed, however. There's reshaping attitudes and beliefs that are taking time. This is about refining yourself so that you are going to attract just the right person into the process. This is what we're doing over here, right? And if you find yourself becoming frustrated at the apparent lack of any visible change whatsoever, step back, focus on something other than relationships for a while. And when you're feeling more detached, then you're going to be in a better position to notice any type of improvements. So if you've invested enough time, then take a moment to evaluate your progress. Are your efforts bearing fruit? Are you seeing the desired changes in your interactions with others? And if yes, perfect, carry on. And if not, it may be time to shift your approach. Look for any alternative strategies to effect the change that you desire. What works with one person may not work with another. So when working on yourself, be sure that you are being true to who you are and not simply following society's formula for every relationship. So this is really about doing the detachment and waiting to see what is going to be happening. Moving on forward, we have over here a beautiful card, which looks like a nice ending. And this is about love. So take some time to examine your relationships with others as well as yourself right now. Are you coming from a place of love? It's important to empathize. I'm going to get that word. To remain non-judgmental and love people for who they are. So the same is going to apply to your relationship with yourself. There's an opportunity now to bring your being into a harmonious whole. So forgive your faults, rejoice in your perfect uniqueness. It may also be time to examine the choices that you are making regarding matters of the heart. Are you choosing to have people in your life who support and who empower you? You need to surround yourself only with those who encourage and who sustain you, and who push or guide you to be all that you can truly be. And this is going to help you value yourself and simply raise your vibrations to that of unconditional love. So there may also be an opportunity for a new romance, or for improving an existing romance, or for healing disharmonious relationships. This is about seizing that energy and simply taking action with it. If you're looking for a new romance, make yourself available, make yourself open, see it and feel it in your life right now. This is going to raise your vibration. It's going to attract that new love to you. And if you're looking to improve an existing romance, maybe it's time to be a little bit creative. A weekend getaway, a romantic dinner, simply even just telling a person how much you love them and appreciate them does, an awful lot. So to heal a disharmonious relationship, open up to dialogue. Let the person know that you value that relationship and you want to improve it. So this is about honoring yourself as well as others by acting from that beautiful place of love. So a little bit of assessments of looking, feeling a little bit lonely, feeling a little bit detached, waiting to see what's going to happen, but it does seem to end up into a nice way. So that being said, this does conclude this reading. I do hope that you enjoyed. I do hope that it brought you some messages maybe that you can use. If you do have any questions, you would like a reading, please do not hesitate and contact me. My information is right below into the YouTube description box. I wish you a beautiful day. I thank you for being there, and I will see you tomorrow with new messages.